Hello, Academy of Nerds. I know you haven't seen me in a while, and I'm really sorry for that, but I lost my flip cam, and then I tried to film a video, and everything went wrong. But the point is, I'm here now, and I am going to be sorting the characters from Avatar the Last Airbender into Hogwarts houses with secondary characters and sort of build up to the main character. So, character number 1, Ty Lee, one of Azula's friends and minions, I guess. My first instinct was to put Ty Lee in Slytherin, but then I realized she didn't really suit Slytherin because she's not particularly ambitious or cunning. She just sort of does whatever people tell her to do. And then I thought what other house she could possibly fit in, and well, she works in the circus, at least before Azula drafts her into her, girl trio. And she seems to be a hard worker. She's definitely a loyal friend, and she's just very good-natured, so I just think she's a Hufflepuff. Next character we have is May. Now, May is particularly difficult to sort because her personality is a little bit flat, but under that surface, I think she's definitely a Slytherin. She might not be ambitious or cunning. One thing Slytherins are known for is being sort of down-key and powerful, but not noticeably powerful, and that's definitely May's fighting style. She's very secretive, and you don't realize her strength until she has you pinned up against a wall with one of her ninja knives. This character is Azula, who is totally a Slytherin. She's extremely powerful, extremely ambitious, extremely cunning, a perfectionist. She's sly, she's sneaky, she knows how to get what she wants. Just totally Slytherin. Next character we're going to sort is Iroh. Now, I was a bit split on Iroh because I feel like he could fit into Ravenclaw or Hufflepuff. He's very knowledgeable, and he also belongs to the White Lotus Society, but I don't think that makes him a Ravenclaw. I see him as a very sort of strong, dependable sort of person. He takes care of Zuko. He's very patient with him when he has his fits of rage. He's very loyal to his family. And I feel like the White Lotus Society has more to do with justice than intelligence, so I really think he fits more to the Hufflepuff category, but if you think he's Ravenclaw, then please say so. Next character we have is Zuko, and Zuko just totally fits into the Gryffindor category. His fighting style is extremely Gryffindor-like. He has very sort of hot-temperedness and arrogance sometimes, which are known to be negative Gryffindor traits. He's extremely bold and brazen and has a tendency to be really reckless because of that. So overall, Zuko is just a total Gryffindor. Next character we have is Toph, who I believe is also a Gryffindor. She isn't afraid of anything or anyone, and she will face any fight. She can also be really reckless at times, as we see in the episode The Runaway. In that episode, she just lets her strength get to her head, and she ends up getting in trouble for it. Next character we're going to sort is Sokka, and I am still very on the fence about Sokka. At first I thought he might be a Gryffindor because he's very brave, and, doesn't back down in a fight. Then I thought he might be a Ravenclaw because he has shown some Ravenclaw tendencies. For example, in the episode The Fortune Teller, where everyone is believing this stupid fortune teller lady, he's just like incredulous, and he's going to the people like, why are you so stupid? In the episode with the East Airbending Temple, I think it was, he teaches the people how to make hot air balloons. And in the episode The Library, he's very insulted when the owl questions his intelligence. And overall, he just seems to be like the idea guy, the guy who does the thinking, even though since he's a comic relief character sometimes, he can be extremely stupid. So let me know if you think Sokka is more Gryffindor or Ravenclaw. Next character we have is Katara, and my first instinct was to put Katara in Gryffindor until I realized she is totally a Slytherin. Her fighting style is very Slytherin-like. It's sort of quiet and not really in your face. And she's definitely ambitious. Season 1, her ambition was to learn waterbending, and she did anything she could to learn it, ethical or not. She stole the waterbending scroll from the pirates. She had secret waterbending lessons with Aang, even though the waterbending teacher said she couldn't learn it. She was willing to do anything to get what she wanted. I'd say she can be very persuasive and definitely resourceful. I think resourcefulness is one of Katara's traits, and I think that definitely puts her in Slytherin. And now we come to Aang, our main character. Aang can be brave sometimes, and he's the hero, but he's not exactly the type of hero that gets caught up in heroics. He really doesn't like fighting, and he definitely doesn't like killing, so I don't think that puts him in Gryffindor or Slytherin, because there are things he's not willing to do in order to reach the goal. I don't think Aang is a Ravenclaw exactly. He's a lot more fun-loving and doesn't seem to care too much about learning things. He just sort of wants to have fun. So I'm going to say Aang, the hero and main character of this series, is definitely a Hufflepuff. Works hard to learn all the 4 elements. He's very loyal to his friends, especially his pets. Like when he loses Appa, he is willing to go to any lengths to get him back. I think that shows a lot of loyalty to the people that he holds dear. He's definitely the symbol of justice. He hates to see or do injustice of any kind, to the extent that he wasn't willing to kill the Fire Lord. I think that definitely makes him a Hufflepuff because he just doesn't want to hurt anyone. So that is my opinion on the characters from Avatar the Last Airbender. Feel free to agree or disagree. I'd love to hear your opinions. Sorting characters is like one of my favorite things to do. And I hope you enjoyed this video.